Entering Week 5 of the high school football season, 2-2 Indiana will travel to 3-1 Highlands in a Greater Allegheny Conference matchup. I'm joined by Indiana head coach Brad Wright to preview this week's matchup, brought to you by S&T Bank, People Forward Banking. Coach, entering the midpoint of the season, how do you assess your team, where they are right now?
Yeah, I think we're in a good place. You know, we're doing a reset, kind of recalibration after last week's lopsided loss. In all reality, we actually played pretty good in some phases of the game. Offensively, we manufactured some big plays. We didn't have but 2 negative plays, which I was pleased with, and we didn't have a ton of penalties on offense. We just didn't finish drives, okay? And that's something that we have typically done this year. So, it's a learning experience. Like I said, we'll reset, put it behind us, move on, get ready for Highlands this week.
Okay, another road test. As we talked about, you're going to Highlands. What do you need to see out of your team this week to get over that hump and get a win in the conference?
Well, they have some very, very outstanding players. Number 33, middle linebacker. He's somebody we really have to focus on, and we have to block him every single play. He's going to blitz probably 66% of the time. He's coming on second and third down every single time. He's a game wrecker, all right, if you don't account for him. So we've been stressing that all week. We need to account for him, and we need to be physical, and we need to play clean, and I think we can come out with a win this week if we do that.
33 is not too bad with the ball in his hands either on the offensive side. I think he's been a multiple-time all-conference player for them. And, it was interesting last week. Looked like they had a different quarterback. Do we know anything about where Randolph was last week? Is he just dinged, or we don't know?
It's hard to say. Like, the word on the street is that he was injured. He came out about play 90 against Chartiers Valley. But then he did play, not a lot, but he did play some against North Catholic, especially early in the game. And then he didn't finish the game. He didn't play much beyond the first quarter. So I would have to guess he's battling an injury of some sort. Okay. Nothing official, though.
Okay. That's Coach Brad Wright previewing Friday night's Indiana versus Highlands game. You can join me and Mark Hilliard for all the action beginning at 6:30 on WDAD 1450 AM, 100.3 FM, WDADradio.com, and Renda Digital TV. With the Indians, I'm Pat Dougherty.